People do not take my game seriously, and I appreciate that about them.
Well, now I have to take it seriously just to be against
Despite me.
everyone else.
Yes, no, that's fair. That's right, Bingo the Goblin. I'm sure you'll take it very seriously.
Absolutely.
You guys are all members of the Curse Breakers, which is a sort of an international community of adventurers that are focused on removing, nullifying, and neutralizing artifacts and curses and dangerous magics of the past that come up in the modern era.
Okay.
You've been recently sent out onto a job in the wilds of the plains of Eldritch. Eldritch being a nation in this world, to an archaeological dig site that has complained of the moaning of the undead being heard from under the place that they are digging.
I do like the smell of zombies in the morning.
Gotta have my coffee first.
You have traveled through the wilds several days under the blistering summer sun, and you have arrived at the dig site where you were met by one Professor Dretfowler, a halfling woman with credentials from the Archaeologists Guild of Crescent. And she is currently guiding you down the tunnel of the dig site where the sounds have been heard. She's addressing you in conversation. She says, bumping her hands together a little bit nervously. She's like,
honestly, it's been nothing but trouble since we've opened up the site. I mean, we had to call in adventurers to deal with the snakes. That was an entire thing. And now you're here because, well, we see skeletons shambling around in the night, and we can hear them down this hole. It's not good.
if you wish, you can describe your characters to each other, because we really haven't gone over that a whole lot.
Start with Bingo.
Yeah, we'll start with Bingo. So Bingo was his name-o. He's a little rogue goblin. He has this... He has, like, a very nice face for a goblin. Like, he's just very like, I'm happy to be here. He has, like, a hood that he should probably throw away at this point because there's no cape to it. He just actually ties a rope around it to keep it on his head. He wears rogue gear. He's pretty much just, like, happy to be around. He has like a little earring off the side of his ear, however it's actually an animal tag. He just didn't know that. So he just thinks it's nice jewelry, and it is one of his prized possessions.
Excellent. Who's next?
I'll go next. Thera is a gray tabaxi lady, and she has bright green eyes and a purple cloak and a leather holster thing on her chest. She looks a little bit sketchy. Everything that she does kind of has this air of suspicion and a little bit of chaos. She's definitely a little bit on the unnerving side, and she looks like she's constantly always willing to kill people in order to get some money.
Love that.
Love that for her.
My character, his name is Dendry. I'm a brass dragonborn. I'm a brass dragonborn.
An alcoholic.
Hail from a land far away. I used to be a former soldier. Ever since I left the military, I've been trying to just have a good, comfortable living. Going around, trying to take some jobs here and there. Now I'm here. Now, if we're all in good company, I think we'll all get along just fine.
Oh, and that one other thing about Bingo I probably should have mentioned. Bingo's entire quest is to somehow gain superpowers. Like this is why he does this. He just like, oh, maybe this will give me random powers. No, darn it. Okay, next quest. He's just trying to be a superhero.
Sort of an ulterior motive to joining the Curse Breakers, where you are told to dispose of potentially dangerous magical artifacts. How do you spell Dindri?
Dinjri.
Dindri.
J-R-I? Oh, Dindri. Okay, I heard Dindri. Okay.
Wait, what did you said the same thing. It's like you said Dindri.
No,
D,
Yeah.
not a G, not a J.
Dindri.
Dindri,
Oh.
not dingery.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Dindri do.
Very subtle there. Very subtle.
Dindri do.
Hell yeah.
Grievous bodily dingery.
Love it.
Sir, I don't take out you making fun of my name. Or
It's
you're gonna have
alright.
to use my greatsword.
It's all right, all right, all right.
And my actual name is Fluffy, but please call me Thera. It sounds scarier.
You were being led down this subterranean tunnel by
It's a small
Professor
kobold man.
Dreadfowler. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yes, this is your longtime companion who everybody loves.
It's me.
His name is Grimby, and
Okay.
he is a Snorkomancer. He is a kobold Snorkomancer.
What's a snorkel, man?
Everybody knows what a Snorkomancer is. You don't have to
Stop
ask
being
questions
stupid.
like that. Oh, she's mean. Okay, cool.
Now,
The
Sarah,
immediate.
I
rail.
don't appreciate that tone. I think you just dial it back just a smidge.
Mhm.
You're overflowing the glass here, darling. You can bring it down a little bit.
We've known Grimby for years. Grimby is a Snorkomancer, and that's all that matters.
It does matter.
Well, thank you very kindly. I'm a longtime Snorkomancer, and I'm just a little guy, and I'm honestly not much use in a fight, but people keep me around because I'm a good cook. I cook out of a can of beans, and it tastes magical every time. Plus, my snork spells are pretty funny.
They are. You know what? I would fucking die for you. I want everyone to know that. Listen to me. I would die for him. Look at me. Look at me in the eye right now. Him over all of you.
I mean, I'd die for his good pate, but that's about all. So,
Yeah, just never ask where I got the liver from.
Did
I
you check
eat your liver.
Home liver just to make sure it's still there?
For daring to speak out about Snorkomancy, you hear as you travel down this subterranean tunnel. He says the word snork under his breath. Dindri, you suddenly get the feeling like you need to sneeze, but you can't. For the next minute, you're just. But no relief for you.
Wow, you're in hell.
That was a loud one. Pretty strange. I didn't feel that. I don't have a cold. Anybody else have a cold here?
No,
just think you're maybe just allergic to all the zombie stuff. I don't know.
maybe you're half cat.
Oh, my fur. Ha ha ha.
Sarah, I politely ask you to step back 10 feet.
Truly a curse.
Oh,
Bingo sniffs her.
Ugh.
No, I think you're fine.
As you continue your descent, you start noticing bones sticking out of the hard-packed earth around you, partially excavated skeletons of humanoid creatures. It was sort of explained to you what this site is it's the site of an ancient elven civilization that has been disappeared for thousands of years. You might have kind of tuned that bit out a little bit, though.
Too bad I'm not a dog, or I'd be having a field day right now.
I mean, you could still bite it. Nothing's stopping you. Like, watch, and I'm gonna bite one. Ah, actually, no, yeah, don't.
Please, they're very delicate. We want to do analysis and stuff.
Oh, they seem sturdy just fine. And Dindri, kind of lightly taps his foot on a set of bones and they break.
Oh.
Can you please, for the love of all that is good and possibly holy,
Mhm.
I
Go
can't
on.
confirm.
Can we what? I still have the bone in my mouth. I haven't taken it out. All right.
Bingo.
Dindri rips it
Bingo.
out. Come on.
That one was sturdy.
Drop
Bingo.
it, bingo.
Whatever.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I'm appreciated.
Anywho, what exactly is the purpose of this excavation besides taking bones and analyzing? That's not the word, but it's okay.
No, it's about what I would expect. This is a purely scholastic endeavor. We were funded by the guild proper, and you see, the site was only recent. Everybody knows about Tumulus. Tumulus was this great elven civilization
Yeah.
that lived in the floodplains of Eldritch thousands of years ago and mysteriously disappeared. and the name has been handed down, but nobody had ever known what the site was until it was discovered this past winter.
Fascinating. So what exactly are we doing? We're gonna kill some skeletons, and then we're gonna get a thing, and we're gonna curse break.
Are there
No?
Yeah.
snake skeletons? Because you said snakes before. Are there dead snakes here? Do the snakes
No,
have
I think the
skeletons?
snakes are all gone. There have been no sign of snakes.
So no snake skeletons.
That was a different hill.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Just making
so
sure.
this site, of course, is under the Great Mound, and we're digging, and it seems to be like it turns out a burial of a sort. And it being a magical world, sometimes things happen in crypts and such in the deep places of the earth.
Okay, so we should go there.
This is a very dangerous
And as you listen, you can hear like a sort of like a creaking, so like the creaking of sinews, like this was Skyrim. And you can hear a skeleton off in the distance. Just like yeah. I can't do the sound, but you guys know the sound.
Yeah, it's ingrained.
Never played that game.
Really?
Oh, there you go. Okay, well that's something to do with your time.
I'm not going to go any further because I would like to stay alive. But yeah, please come. You guys do a good job.
Wait.
It's okay. It's fine.
No. I mean, we won't fully know what we're looking at. So
Dang it, Snork! And you hear a yell from Professor Dreadfellow, just like,
Why is my butt suddenly so itchy?
I
So-
want to get that checked out.
Dragonborn friends, can you go ahead of me? I'm a sorcerer, a little squishy, not necessarily one for the front lines, but totally could do support. It's fine.
I'm gonna. Oh, this is creepy. You know what? I'm gonna just crawl around, probably not try to be seen. So bye, guys. I'm gonna just kind of go to sneak off.
you can sneak off. Okay,
It's
Where
it's
do you sneak
kind of a
to?
narrow passage.
Yeah, I like
There
go
is
to sneak
an-
off.
there's a
I'm like,
narrow
I can
passage.
still
There is
see
a
you.
door up ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll sneak later.
Anyway,
And I just like little myself behind
Grimby,
everybody.
why are you going ahead?
Nobody else wants to go first. Grimby will go first. I'll protect you.
Grimby, I appreciate that, but not right now.
Or ever.
I yearn for the pate. I cannot lose the pate.
Oh my god, that's so fucking good.
Now, when we find whatever we're looking for, Bingo, for the love of God,
Mm-hmm.
do not charge ahead.
Oh no, I'm not gonna charge ahead. I'm just gonna touch it.
Yeah, he wants to
Don't-
just eat whatever's in it.
Oh, I don't have to eat it. I
Don't
just.
give them ideas. Like, there will be no eating
Oh, maybe
whatever
I
it
should've
is.
done that with-
There'll be no touching whatever it is until we verify what it is.
That's what I should have done with that one thing we did the other time, where I should have, we killed the whole thing. I should have just like drank it.
Like a Gogurt.
A what? What? Gogurt?
Now, great. Now Gogurt is canonical in this universe. Thanks.
Grimby's special Gogurt.
Oh, you mean
Grimby's
like the?
special Gogurt?
Oh, yeah, Grimby's special Gogurt. Don't ask where I got the milk.
Oh yeah, the what is it like? It's milk with pulp, right?
Yeah, that's right. Pulp.
I love you.
Grimby, if your food wasn't delicious, I would be scared to try it.
I mean, I could give you some of mine. Here, I think I have some like left in my pocket. Maybe this pocket. Oh, here you go. I just pull like a chunk of the Gogurt.
That might have turned to Grimby cheese.
You want cheese?
Can we maybe just go kill the skeletons? That'd be great.
Oh, sorry.
I don't understand the need for cheese, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Funky.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Trying to channel my inner Kuvira or whoever from who's the mom in The Lion King 2?
Psoriasis?
I'm just gonna look up
That's,
The mean mom, not the good mom.
Scar wife.
yeah, the good mom is
Zira.
Zira.
Zero.
Zira.
We were
Yeah,
nowhere close.
Kuvira, I think, was Legend
The
of
villain.
Korra.
Yeah, that's the villain in Korra.
Yes.
Oh, that okay.
Okay.
Played by Zelda Williams.
But
No
hence
shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadass. Fuck.
Yeah.
Deadass, yeah.
That ass is dead.
But hence why my name is Thera and not. It was just like an
I like
inner.
that.
You are Thera, and you're super ethereal.
You see a door set up in front of you. It's really just a panel of wood. This, you can tell, is not ancient. This was placed here by the expedition as sort of a rough covering for the interior. And yeah, you can sort of hear things moving around in there.
Babies. Putting a piece of wood. They're zombies. What the fuck are they gonna do? Matter. Bunch of scholastic nerds.
Oh yeah, readings for dummies.
I say, as a sorcerer. That doesn't. It's fine.
Wait, do you read? do you have to read to be a sorcerer? I don't think
No.
so. Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, you're fine. So you know, words are stupid. Okay. Actually, I don't think anyone knows how to read. I think you just memorize what words look like and you just kind of make it up.
That
That
is what
language works? Absolutely.
Wow. Then again, well, actually,
Reading's very important, guys.
name one time it's important. Okay, I have my name on my ear. Okay, that's the only thing that I need.
And what's your name?
Bingo. Bingo was
You
his
know
name
this.
out.
You've known each other for years.
Are you sure?
Yes, look. It says it right there. And he points
It
to
says
his ear.
Tingo.
It rubbed off.
Some yes and fucking bullshit happening here.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
And now I'm going to speak silently or like very quietly whispering or like,
G-O-B. Wait.
You do know words.
Oh no, she's caught the curse of bingo.
You notice in front of you that Grimby is peeking behind the wooden plate there.
Wimby, what did I tell you?
I'm just looking. Nothing wrong with looking.
Grimby has taken the entire piece of wood and just moved it off to the side and is peeking in. He's like,
Well, you should check this out in here. That's wild.
I push
walk
Grimby's face down.
Wimby!
he pushes his face down.
I go underneath him and look. Oh,
You
this is neat.
You're not that much smaller than him, too. That's
He's a
funny.
kobold.
Yeah.
He's a kobold. You're like,
I'm just
you like lift him up a little bit as you do that.
I'm just like,
I push his head down. You push him up. We're like squishing him on both sides like a sandwich.
Idri's just standing behind them, like towering over them all. It's like 6'2".
Yeah. What you see is a black room that is... Grimby is holding a torch, by the way, as well. He doesn't super need it, but...
Nor do I.
Yeah, the only one who does, I think, probably is Dindri.
Has what?
No dark vision.
No dark vision.
Shit, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your stinky
but-
dragon eyes.
But
Hero.
the kobold's torch illuminates these black obsidian etchings that sort of glisten in the firelight, and what it seems to be is these sort of stylized depictions of an elven caster of one sort or another. You're not really sure what the deal is until you like really start to look at them, and you realize that what he is doing is he is raising dead creatures to life and performing experiments on them.
Ooh, this would be probably worth a pretty penny to the right seller. Or buyer. I'm the right seller. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So is this a tomb or some kind of laboratory? That's my question.
I'm gonna
maybe
like
both.
poke the wall and see if it's really stable.
It's pretty solid as a rock, honestly,
Dang.
but it's nothing that a crowbar couldn't deal with.
I sure do have a crowbar.
Looks like an old-fashioned orgy den.
Pardon?
What?
Nothing.
Ha,
Nothing.
This character too?
it's because of all the boning.
Ah.
This character too, as well.
All of you.
I do have a crowbar. I will crowbar a piece of this panel off.
All right, give a strength check.
Yes,
Is this the first proper roll?
I think
Yeah.
so. I got a 14.
Okay, yeah. So it takes a little bit of heaving, but actually, eventually, this entire large plate is about 4 feet high by about 2 feet wide, breaks loose with like a puff of dust of some ancient mastic, and it slides off the wall and lands with like a scraping thud.
I'll get
That
this later.
resounds that resounds throughout the room that you're in, and suddenly you realize that the sounds that you were hearing earlier of creaking sinews have stopped,
Oh, a little creepy.
and then they
Okay.
start again.
All right, maybe it was a bad choice at this moment, but
Now there is a door. It's a much more. This is not one of. This is not Professor Dreadfowler's work. This door in the eastern side of the room is more of an ancient black stone. There's no discernible knob, but as the quickening sound of skeletal sinews approaches, the door suddenly swings. It is a very advanced door, very well balanced. Soundlessly, the hinges open, and there before you, in the next room, also filled with bones and dirt and detritus, as far as you can see, the thin sliver of it that you can see, is a skeleton. But this skeleton shines with something other than ivory bone. It is coated in metal.
Eat. Let's get it.
Okay. That is going to be that's going to be turn order times.
Yeah.
Rolling initiative.
I'm gonna use.
Yeah,
my action
thanks for giving me that opportunity.
I got a 10.
23.
Nice. I'm gonna have a sore throat by the end of this.
2.
Yeah, 2?
2.
How's that
Jeez.
possible?
Did you get a 1?
D&D Beyond. Yeah.
Do you not have initiative, like any at all?
I have none.
Oh,
Rip.
Yeah, barbarian, you sacrifice.
You're level
things, so-
5, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I rushed these stats, so maybe I missed something.
All right,
My
23.
charisma's good, but
My charisma-
Amanda, what was yours? I'm sorry.
10.
You did say 10. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So we begin with Bingo.
Okay.
The skeletal creature has its phalanges curled around the edge of the door and is peeking at you and is as it sees you.
oh, so it sees me. Okay,
Oh yeah,
just gonna go ahead and
it sees you
Mhm.
all. Real.
beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take some steps this way, more away from it.
Okay. All right. You can see that there is a hallway that extends to the west at the south part of the room and curves around out of sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there, and I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Okay. From that perspective, it will have partial cover, which is a +2 to its
To its,
AC.
eight. I mean, I can't go in there.
Nope.
So let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and see if we hit him. What is that? What is that? Nah, I don't think this is gonna hit. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. I'm terribly sorry.
That's fine. I completely expected that. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action for cunning action to hide.
You can absolutely do that. Yes.
did you turn your light off specifically for that purpose?
Did my light go off?
Yeah.
I love that.
It was suddenly like too high, dark.
This is now shorthand for when you're stealthed. Roll me a stealth check.
That is a 19.
All right. That's probably going to do the trick. Basically, what it's going to be is this guy is going to have to make a check to even notice that you're there if it decides to bother. And that's like an action, so that's asking an awful lot.
Yeah.
Is that it for Bingo?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Reaction, I'm going to yell that everybody stay at least 10 feet away from the door.
Hopefully Grimby takes that to heart on his turn.
You better.
It is, however, the turn of the skeletons. They flash in Grimby's torchlight as they step into the room.
Oh,
1,
Oh.
2,
Oh.
3.
Oh.
that's fine.
All right. Now geez, what are
Well,
these
that's
guys
just
even
not
armed
good.
with? Nasty looking short swords, like flickering bronze in the firelight.
Like Stalfos in Ocarina of Time.
Yes, exactly like that. They are going to
Good
make
one.
attacks, one each, at the non-stealthed combatants here. So one attack will go at Dindri.
Now wait up. You don't need to attack me. Attack Thera.
I will destroy you.
Considering your
Now
very
watch.
generous offer, this skeleton considers and concludes.
Ah!
That means
Did you
me.
just-
And that is
right
going to
back.
be. That's a 13 to hit your precious barbarian.
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay. These guys seem a little bit off kilter. They may have been standing there in the dark for 3,000 years. One attack at... I've rather forgotten her name.
Thera.
Oh, no. Thera?
Yes.
I swear to God. That's an 8.
Nope.
Can't roll for nothing. And at last, an attack at Grimby. Watch it crit. An 11.
Good.
What actually is his AC? Wow, his AC is a solid 13.
Grimby, if you get attacked by these stupid skeletons, I swear to God.
Grimby, you
Yeah,
gotta get out
let's-
of here, man. We need you. We got this
Not
covered.
my intention.
Okay. That is it for the skeletons. For the skellies. Upon his turn, and taking what Thera said to heart, Grimby is going to withdraw as his action and steal away towards the back of the room.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Pardon me there, Bingo. Excuse. Yeah, okay.
thank you.
Taking the light somewhat with him, but you can still see. Dindry can still see. And that is it for Grimby. It is Thera.
Okay. I can't disengage and also cast a spell, can I?
You can't, no. Unless it's a bonus action. Unless you have a spell that's a bonus action.
It is not. Okay, so starting here, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just try to cast Shatter.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
was like-
All right. Yeah, go for it.
Yep. So, Shatter, let me see what it says. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage, but because they're made of metal, they have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Excellent.
And if I'm in the vicinity of that, do I have to do the
You
same?
also have to do that.
All right. What was the saving throw again?
15.
I mean, which one?
Con.
Con.
Oh,
yeah,
con?
Constitution.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops.
15.
Good.
Oh, thank God. What the hell?
Told you I was gonna kill you.
It's an ear-splitting noise that sets your teeth
Yes.
on edge. Yeah.
I don't like that.
She's basically trying to shatter glass with sound right now.
Mm,
So they've got a plus. Well, I'm not going to tell you what they have a plus.
you're
All
right.
right. One.
I will give you a bath after this.
That's 17. A 3, natural 1, and an 11.
Each of these at disadvantage.
No. In fact, I did not do that because I forgot. So instead, what that actually is the natural 1 will go to the first one. The second one is a 6. Natural 20, but please be a second natural 20. Nope, also a 6. Yeah, I think they all take it.
All right, 16 damage to each one.
They take it in the face.
And because it's that thunder damage, yeah, their moldy bones actually split apart with even greater efficiency than you would have expected. Jeez Louise.
Wait,
They
so are
are
they all
whatever. They are dead, but they are a living sort of dead still. But holy guac,
Well, does the one who got a nat 1, do they get double damage, or how does that work?
they don't
No.
get anything special. No,
Okay, wasn't sure.
not in this. If we were playing Pathfinder 2, then they
Gotcha.
would. Fun fact, because I don't know what you guys play outside of here. But no, you did just take them. Oh, probably a good 90% down the way of their hit points. Though all of them, the metal is flaking off of them. Like ribs are actually dropping from their sternum and hitting the floor and disintegrating, except for the metal that covers them like foil.
My character crackles with electricity and also crackles with cackles. I'm just like,
Crackles with crackles.
Just letting you guys know. I am so happy I took Shatter. I am so happy.
Yeah, we're all so happy.
I'm
may
going to
display that.
try. Yes, I'm going to try to use my movement just to back up and provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy, but I will take that risk just to move.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it. Okay. And it will whip out with an attack of opportunity,
hmm
which is an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
So I'm just like, heh.
Like, it's a sorcerer, so it's possible that an
Yeah.
11 might hit, but yeah, you just fancy foot cat your way out. You fancy foot, fancy feast. And the joy that Dindri feels can it now be proudly on display as it is, I believe. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Amanda?
No.
Okay, as it is Dindri's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't move without provoking this guy, right? The guy in front
Yeah.
of me. Like even if I move to
the-
face his buddy.
The only way that you can move that wouldn't provoke an attack is to this corner.
I was thinking
if
about
you
going
move
to that corner because like I have a breath weapon that's a
a cone or a line.
No, it's a line. It's a 30-foot line.
A line. Still great. So yeah, the thing is you only provoke if you leave the threatened area. So moving to that corner, yeah, you'd be home free actually.
All right, I'm gonna move to this corner. I'm gonna aim it down at these two and do a breath weapon, which do a dexterity check.
Okay. Keep going back to the kobold stat block by mistake. Their dex is strangely not terrible. Okay. 1, 19, and 7.
Okay. Well, let me read this. I think, it halves the damage if you get above 13. So one of them gets half the damage. Let me roll for damage. 7. Okay. So one of them gets the full blow of 7, the other gets
7.
And the other gets 3, I guess.
Okay, the one immediately in front of you, you aim directly for the center of its chest, and just as it does, some more of the lingering effects of the shatter occur, and the ribs drop and disappear, and you shoot right through it. It barely does any damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
The one behind it, however, gets hit with the full brunt of the entire situation. And, I'm sorry, is it fire damage?
Yes, fire damage.
It's a beam of fire, just like a thin, concentrated beam of fire, and that's a really cool thing to imagine. Immolated. Enough metal has flaked from its moldy bones that first kill is yours, and it shrieks, squawks, and it lands on the ground in a dusty puddle.
I basically killed those
The other skeleton looks at his missing ribcage like, holy shit!
That was all me.
Yeah, Thera loosened it up for you. Not to take sides or anything.
Thanks, Gravy.
Anything else for? I lost concentration. This was your fault. Is anything else for Dindri?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold off the entering rage mode. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Still not fully understanding rage mode yet. So.
If you have a limited amount of them a day, so it looks like this is probably going to be mopped up shortly. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we're back at the top of the turn order, with your friend and mine, Bingo.
Bingo! It's time to I'm just gonna kapoo.
You're gonna kapoo.
Oh, I mean, how do you run sneak in this exactly? Like,
It depends on what you want to do.
I'm just shooting an arrow. That's all I'm doing while I'm hitting.
I'll be RB.
Okay, so yeah, sounds good. So they will know where you're at if you've shot at them.
Okay.
But you can stealth again afterwards if you want to use your bonus action or action to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
25 does hit, but which of the two targets?
Oh, I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit the one that he just did fire to because I want to see if he explodes.
Okay. There are still like a few smoky cinders on the inside of its body. There's some of the metal that has encased his bones is glowing hot. Yeah, that absolutely hits. And I challenge you to roll low enough damage to not kill this teeter-totter of bones.
That's a 1d6. Do I also get sneak attack with that or no?
You do. You get sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet of your target. Its attention is trained on Dindri.
Thought so. Okay, that's what I wanted to double check on.
Mhm.
All right, so it's 1d6 plus 4, that's 9. And then 3.
Jeez.
And then 3d6 for sneak attack. So that's 11. So altogether 16.
Is it 16? Oh, okay. I thought it was 20. All right. I thought you said 9 and then 11.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that'd be 20, which is,
Yeah.
huge if true. All right. So a weird thing happens when your bolt flies true. It hits the inside of this thing's rib cage and starts bouncing around the different bones inside of it. Bones pew 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 flying off this way and that, and it exits through the top of the head. The skull shatters. Dindri is hit with the shrapnel. And he just
Well,
and yeah, it collapses to the
bone
ground.
I wanted in my mouth, but okay.
Well, now seeing that, Bingo's just gonna go back, just gonna hide again.
All
Bonus
right,
action,
stealth.
baby.
Bonus
Stealth.
action, give me the stealth. Yeah.
Nat 1.
Dindri just getting the shaft over there.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
let's-
little DM's liberty. You turn around, you smack straight into Grimby, who is just sorry. I just wanted to see what you did with the arrow, and you fall back on your butt.
Ow. Man, you've been
Yeah,
working.
sorry.
It was
Mm.
it was very cool.
Extra ration of Grimby cheese to you. Sorry about that.
Man, I'm gonna start poking his thighs. You got some strong legs.
Yeah, it's that snork magic.
Please stop flirting with each other right next to me.
Sorry.
What, you're flirting?
There's been a lot of tension lately.
No,
Bubba went down the wrong throat. Sorry.
All right, that was it for Bingo, I presume.
Yep, all I can do.
Okay. The last remaining Skelly does not seem to care much that its partners in crime are puddles on the floor right now, and is simply going to attack at Dindri as the one that it is currently focused on. That is a short
buddy.
sword attack for 12 to hit.
I'm sorry, buddy. You just can't swing safe for your life or what's left of it. It's missing.
You just hear you hear a sad.
I know the feeling.
Also, what language do they speak, by the way?
Skeleton.
The skeletons.
Yeah.
They are not speaking
language.
a language.
Okay. I was like, oh, I wonder if maybe it's one of the random ones I know.
The language of death. Death throes.
They know
I
he has
will-
golf.
I will keep that in mind, though. Okay. Grimby's turn. Grimby. Okay, so Grimby peeks around the corner and yells, "Snork!" And those who are watching can see the yellowed, disgusting toenails that still persist on this thing's like lower phalanges on its toes suddenly curl, and he has a hangnail.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, see, now you're not just gonna die. You're gonna die super mildly uncomfortable.
Dendry is just like, oh.
How do you not remember him doing any of this? This is like the 17th time this month.
Because I block it out every time I see it, right? It's just, ugh.
He did it to
This
you.
was just
That was him?
Oh, no, you weren't supposed to tell him that.
It's okay. He's not the most literate.
Yeah, he thought my name was Tingo for crying out loud.
I love this guy. It is Thera's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna
One
go
target left.
firebolt, just right at it with my cantrip.
Mhm.
And mat to hit.
We're doing Duke Nukem? Okay.
Oh, no, I thought that was
16 plus 7.
That was the Terminator theme.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, you got it.
All right, and to hit is a 2d10. Is an 8. Sorry, I can't do math. 8.
8 had
Eight.
7 hit points left. So for the briefest moment, the spell hits in the back of this creature's skull, and for the briefest moment, Dindri is treated to essentially like a badass jack-o'-lantern slash oh god, who's the skull guy? Ghost Rider / Ghost Rider kind of vibe, and then this one also collapses to the ground.
Man, no wonder he, like, forgets everything. Everything around him is just traumatizing.
I'm sorry for causing more of your PTSD, but
Didn't trigger my PTSD. I just say that was quite a light show. I am impressed. I just, when you go see fireworks, you don't want to be right in front of it.
Yeah, it depends.
I don't trust you
Why?
because you wrote your name on the back of your ear.
I didn't do this. Someone else did this.
Is that other person named Bingo?
it's to identify a body.
Yeah, my body. Bingo.
Exactly.
All right, so what is the deal with these things? I've seen skeletons get fought before, but I've never seen them dipped in metal before.
I
Well,
don't
that
know.
worked to our advantage, honestly.
Man, let's see what's. Gonna peek my head in here to see what's all inside. So, excuse me.
What you see is a wide chamber, once again covered in bones and detritus, with a sarcophagus standing central to it, and a great statue.
Can I roll
Of-
Arcana? Oh, sorry.
There's a great statue of a rather similar-looking elven caster sort of look to this statue, as you see in the reliefs outside. Yeah, you can roll Arcana. What exactly are you trying to ascertain?
Whether or not this magic is magic that comes from a necromantic field, or if it's just like some weird kind of artifact.
Like magic in terms of like what brought the skeletons to life?
Like magic, like what was powering them.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
15.
Damn.
15? It's certainly necromancy magic. These skeletons, you guys are level 5, you're experienced adventurers at this point.
Yeah.
You've almost certainly dealt with skellies before, living skeletons.
Usually when something is summoned, it dies when the thing dies, so...
This is an unusually powerful and possibly archaic form of the necromancy spells that you guys are used to. You know that many old spells were a great deal more powerful in the days before the Mage Wars. One of the things that you frequently come across is spells and magics that are simply the great granddaddy of what people are used to these days. This seems to be more of that, and this could just be the beginning. Now, in this room here, there is a door to the north and a door to the east, and in the south, there's sort of a grate. It's like a stone grating, like to allow perhaps the passage of air or maybe some sort of fluid. You do not know.
I'm gonna go investigate the grate.
All right, that sounds great.
Great.
I will say that the door in the north has all kinds of like stone barring across it, and up above it there seem to be like three braziers, 3 small braziers centered above the door frame. They are empty, where once they might have contained a fire.
Can
All right,
make that
down
fire.
at the
One
grate.
second.
Yeah, you could.
All right, I'll go investigate the 3 braziers.
Why don't you go use your special breath to go and light the braziers?
Well, I would rather use it on something flammable that I can use as a torch. So come over here. I'll carry your body, and with your
Yeah,
fur.
I just want to say, that sounded an awful lot like it had an attitude to it, but it actually was a good suggestion, and I'm not entirely certain that her voice doesn't just sound like that.
Yeah, and also I don't want to be rude, but like I have a candle, and I can literally just the fire from your thing.
Is your candle lit all the time?
I mean, I have oil. I have a bunch of stuff. What do you think
Well, I
this is?
already have a torch. I was just hoping to light Theora's fur on fire, but
Oh, we're doing this again. What are we gonna do with them?
Dendry puts a flame to each of the braziers above the door.
It's the great scaly furry war of 2024.
I don't like that sentence. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
So you put a candle to the brazier.
I put a torch to him. Yeah.
Put a torch to him. Okay, so you've lit a
Wait,
torch.
I'm investigating exit
Yes,
plan.
you can roll investigation, and you touch this torch to the empty bottom of the brazier, and it doesn't. It's fire on stone. It doesn't seem to do much of anything.
17 plus 2.
Okay, so it needs
17
something
plus 2.
flammable.
All right, so with a 17, you can see that there's some sort of fluid actively trickling down the grate. Behind it, there is a great a shaft that goes up. You can't actually see how far, but there is a 5-foot space back there, 5-foot square space back there that seems to be some sort of chute or grate up into the ceiling.
Can I move the grate?
With that investigation, you start working around a little bit. You realize, yeah, it actually does. It seemed like there was some sort of mortar holding it in there, but it has long since crumbled. This whole area seems sort of delicate.
Does anybody want to check out the sarcophagus?
Yeah, I'm gonna go push it.
No, no, no.
You push it?
Deirdre goes and tries to tackle Bingo.
Oh, jeez, fine, I won't.
Yeesh.
Fine.
Stop touching places.
I need to know if it's magical. Let me do my thing, and I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it now.
How many appendages have you almost lost from trying to touch shit before you even investigated? But I also did an Arcana check. I got a 19.
Oh, okay. So a 19, and what was the other one?
What's my Arcana? Oh, a 15.
19 and a 15. Okay, so you guys can both tell that this sarcophagus is covered with runes, and as you look at them, not able to. They are Elven. Does anybody speak Elven?
Do I speak Elven?
Big
I don't know.
abyssal and draconic.
Yeah, I didn't assign myself a third language.
Nope.
I'm just on Draconic.
You don't get another language unless you have intelligence scores to go with it.
I knew I should.
Are you
done
calling me
elf.
dumb?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can tell that it's Elven. Like the symbols are Elven. You don't know if it's actually in the Elven language. It seems a little weird and archaic to you. But as you watch, there's like sort of like a flash of like arcane light that rolls across all of the runes, as though there is a spell that is being maintained there.
I'm getting in the box. Anyway.
Okay, so you pull out the grate. You're able to sneak in. Up above you, the shaft goes up about 15 feet, and then there seems to be a door that's just kind of stuck in the wall up there.
Can I climb? Am I good at that? I feel like I would be, but maybe not in this.
Well, I don't think you have a climb speed, but you have
Yeti.
you have acrobatics. You can use acrobatics or athletics to climb. So do a check for that, and we'll see how successful you are. You might be able to get Lickety right up there, or you might give the other guys time to, I don't know, screw something up.
If you need help, let me know.
Can this shaft fit me?
Dang. My acrobatics is only a +4, but I got a 23.
Okay, we're set.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. The shaft can fit you.
I was not intending as a euphemism, man.
It's possible that my Tuesday group has ruined me. I want you to know that.
So
I'm
I
a ruined
was only
woman.
asking because I have a +7 on athletics, so if like Thera failed, I would give it a go.
With a 23, Thera is able to just like
Find that
arms
shaft.
out to either side of the shaft and just scrabble her way up in like no time at all. You find yourself face to face with another one of those black obsidian doors.
Door here. Just letting you know.
I don't know if anybody can hear me.
What?
They can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming. Do you need rope?
No, I'm alright.
I meant
I
like
have some cooked
for us to
spaghetti in my pack.
I just thought that maybe we could find some kind of like exit strategy if you guys decide to push a sarcophagus with maybe an ancient demon living in it. I don't know.
Oh,
See
we have
what
to
this kind of-
investigate.
Me makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Can I, while I'm up there, is there any way for me to kick or open the door?
Yeah. It's one of those doors that swings, just like the perfectly balanced door outside.
Mm,
All right.
Perfectly balanced TM.
that's all I think it should be.
I'm gonna try to do it as quietly as possible. Can I like stealth it?
You can. That could be stealth or sleight of hand. I think either one is appropriate for the scenario.
I do have stealth. I don't have sleight of hand.
Okay, then go with stealth.
I only got a 10, but that's okay.
That's okay. So the door opens into a very large, wide, domed room. Sort of, I guess that's octagonal, isn't it? 1, 2,
I don't know.
3,
I can't
4.
see it.
Yeah, octagonal. Yeah, because I like to describe rooms and then show the rooms.
Ah, okay.
The ceiling is not the only thing that is arched. The floor is arched. You find yourself standing at the top of a wide slope that goes down perhaps another 10 feet to the bottom of a great bowl-like room. And in the center of that room is a massive, squelching eyeball that is staring straight at you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And electrical energy crackles at you, crackles around it.
I'm gonna go slide back down.
Well, see, it was looking directly at you when you opened the door, and the electrical energies kind of reach a crescendo, and I am going to need... What do I need from you? Do I need... I might actually not. Hold on, I gotta finish revealing the room because I cannot think properly until I do.
I yell back.
There's an eyeball in here.
Okay, I have 2.
Is it quite a sight?
It's humongous.
Oh, all right.
Is mine big?
Sorry, I just need to...
Man.
All right.
all right. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, it's a terrible
so it is
Beckham
going...
version, but I'm just going with it.
Okay. Before you slide down, does a 14 hit your AC?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay. So there's this crackling energy that erupts from this eyeball, but you just sort of like let go of the walls around you and you drop down the 15 feet, sort of sliding against the walls, and up above you, like plaster and stone and obsidian rains down on you as it smashes into the wall where you just were.
My tail is like big and fluffy. I'm just like.
Yep.
Get the
It's like that scene in Cats Don't Dance when like the tail gets slammed and she's like,
Great movie, by the way.
yeah.
Now, from your brief glimpse into the other room, you did see a number of doors. You saw a door to the south and a door to the west in that room.
So there's some doors up there. Sorry.
There's some doors up there.
Uh-huh.
Along with what could only be described as that gigantic eyeball from Super Mario 64.
Oh, I remember that castle. That was what happened that day?
That is a classic game.
So, I'm gonna suggest we don't go up there because that thing's staring right there.
Yeah,
What's over here?
Does it continue to attack or is it just like...
Now that it can't see you, it does not seem to. It doesn't seem like you don't hear movement.
Okay. It's not
It
like
may
rolling.
be anchored to the bottom of that. No, that'd be fucking badass, though.
That'd be terrifying.
Somebody should run that. No, I'm giving Amanda ideas for later in the...
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so there is another door over there.
There sure is. I'm gonna go over there and just like firebolt cantrip 3 times to the top.
Mm-hmm. No effect.
Ah, interesting.
We already tried the fire. Oh,
Well, you tried it with a torch and not magic fire, so...
Okay, are
Meh.
you going to open the door?
yeah, I'm gonna try to do so sneakily after hearing, oh, hey, there's a giant eyeball, and I don't want another giant eyeball. I'm gonna try to, like, do it quietly.
Okay.
See, I
Let's go
tried
for
that, and the giant eyeball saw me. So...
next room's gonna have a giant nose.
Dang!
This
I
dungeon
would-
is all about facing your fears.
I would say
Oh
we'll
my
encounter a big
God.
mouth too, but Thera's right here, so
What does that mean?
you heard me.
Here's fog 4. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you what's that stealth roll?
Stealth. Let's roll it.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's roll it.
That's a 12. I rolled a 2.
All right, it's a 12. All right, so you open the door. The other one's open smoothly. This one seems to catch for a second, and there is a click.
Uh-oh. Back
But-
up.
In front of you, the door swings outward, and there doesn't seem to be much of anything in the room aside from the room beyond is about 25 by 20 feet. There is a door to the west, and of course, more bones, including another skull in the corner.
You mean east?
Did I say west? I said yeah. There's a door in the east.
East.
I do get those mixed up a lot, so be on the fucking lookout.
No worries. Can I roll a perception check?
You can. You absolutely can.
Look, a pelvis.
I have one of those.
That's
I-
a 21.
see the pelvis.
Oh, you have the bone too? And I just
Yeah.
like rummage through my bag. See?
Yeah. All right. What's the perception?
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with a 21, the skull seems to be looking at you.
I love that.
Right.
Everything's looking at
Um,
us.
But moreover, you can hear a sliding sound as of stone over stone coming from behind you
Oh gosh. Turning around.
as the sarcophagus lid lifts off and drops, and there before you is some sort of abominable amalgamation of a number of different skeletons with a bird-like skull face that lifts out
I eat
and
birds.
creakily turns its neck and stares at you, and then mutters something underneath its breath in a language you do not understand.
Ah.
Bingo, did you touch the sarcophagus?
No.
I speak to it in Abyssal and say,
You look tasty.
There, calm down.
Weird, but okay.
you can't understand me in Abyssal.
I can.
I understood the tone.
I can.
So all you hear is,
You know what?
Lord.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay. The creature lifts itself up, and it repeats itself. It takes a step towards you,
drug.
and another,
Oh, do you want... here, let me just move out of the way so you can go inside.
and another.
Oh. Hi, Bone Daddy.
And you see that its arms are like wings of a bird in the sense that they're like one long, like scythe-like bone. And suddenly, lightning quick, it reaches out at you,
Oh, good.
Bingo, and attempts to grab you.
Hug it!
So that'll be a grapple check.
Okay, what do I roll for that? Is it strength?
That would be acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
We're doing acrobatics, think. All that is holy.
Yeah. So you're less trying to overpower your way out of it and more trying to slip away.
That is 23.
I need to double check a thing really quick.
I have very high acrobatics and no athletics.
Well, I have high athletics, so we balance each other out.
I jump
Well,
out
because of this thing's arms, it has advantage on grapple checks. So
So, do I have to roll again?
no. You're fine.
Okay.
He needs to roll. Our guy here needs to roll twice. That's an 18. Yep. Fantastic. You are able to slip away, but I think we're going to be re-entering initiative here.
All right.
Oh, should I, like, move back then? Or am I just good here?
No. You've basically ducked out of the way, but you can choose to move on your turn.
Okay. Initiative.
What's its wingspan?
It seems to have a reach of like 5 feet, like a normal
Okay.
creature would.
All right, I got a 6 on initiative.
Excellent.
19.
That's the thing about barbs. They don't necessarily go fast, but when they go, oh, do they go?
Love that.
Okay. Here we go again. All right. Bingo goes first.
All right. Am I engaged to him? Like right now?
He proposed to you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's a ceremony. You could take an attack of you might take an attack of opportunity if you try to move, unless you try to like a bonus action disengage.
Yeah, nimble escaping. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus
nimble
action,
escape.
nimble escape, and just get out of dodge. Because no. So I'm gonna do that and just go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so you're over by the flame door now,
Yeah.
or the non-flaming door. Okay, and
yeah.
did you want to make an attack?
Oh, absolutely, we have to attack because that thing just tried to hug me, and I don't want to get hugged. Well, not by that, I should say. Does a 21 hit?
21 hits, yes.
Yeah. So that is it 1d6 plus 4? Yeah, 1d6 plus 2. That is 9.
9. Okay,
Yeah, 9.
not bad.
And that's all I can do.
All right, you hear a thwack as it hits its big bird-like skull.
Ask consent to hug. Actually, maybe it did, and I didn't understand.
Thera.
Yes. Does it look like it's made out of the same metal?
No, it is not metallic. It seems like it's made of a mishmash of bones. It does have what seems to be strips and scraps of old armor on it, but that doesn't seem like it's incorporated into its being.
Same thing that I did before and do shatter, but this time at 3rd level.
Ooh, girl.
Am I still in range?
No,
Oh, thank God.
because I would be centering it right here, and it would be,
Yeah, you would be able to place that one
yeah.
in a position where it wouldn't hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What is the save that I need to do?
15 con.
Give me 1 second. I need to let my dog out.
All right, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, it still takes half damage.
All right.
Which is going to be Dang. A 26 damage, so
Jesus.
13.
13. Yeah.
Not bad. All right, so the explosion hits, and little flecks of bone start like chips and stuff like that hit the wall behind you. You explode the skulls and the skeletons that are on the floor here. The little broken bits of bone. There is a certain amount of shrapnel going around, but on the whole, this thing still looks fairly strong.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna book it. I'm going over here.
Nobody wants to deal with this. All right, and that's it for you?
Yep.
Grimby's turn. Snork! A tiny Lego appears on the ground underneath this bird-like creature, and it turns towards the sound of Grimby's snorking, and it steps on the Lego.
Dang.
And it just
Fate worse than
shrieks
death.
like, yeah, fate worse than death. I had the idea for the Snork Mage on the drive home while I was thinking about what I was going to run. I'm very pleased.
This is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
All right, the
Kate
creature-
said Final Fantasy.
Okay, so the bird-like skeleton creature, the birdman skeleton, turns and takes a shuddering step this way and is going to mutter once again under its breath, Odusiax, and reaches out with its scythe-like arms and attempts to grapple.
Don't let it eat you.
Injury. So, athletics check.
Athletics, yeah, athletics or acrobatics, but I think we know.
Yep.
24.
Nice.
24. I don't
Run in.
even know
Bitch,
why
I
I'm
wish
rolling
you
because I think
would.
it's mathematically impossible. All right. Angrily, it is you are easily able to sort of like knock these arms away with your weapon as it tries
wants a
to
hug.
reach towards you.
You should
It's
let
Hope's
it
dash. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you should just let it happen. It's fine.
What happened? Things happen. Like it's organic. It's a party, guys.
Yeah.
Angrily, this creature turns away from this large dragonborn that is clearly much too much of a match for it, and turns its eyes south and starts slowly moving towards Grimby. But that
You
is
son of a
all it
bitch.
can do. That is all it can do, and it is now Dindry's turn.
Right. Am I considered engaged if I move?
Yeah.
I want to move closer. I want to move in line.
Considered engaged.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, if you move away while engaged, you will be expected to give the ring back.
Yes.
That's
That's why it's not in
no,
here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What is it that you're trying to do?
No, I just want to move it more in line instead of being diagonal.
I mean, you can if you want to, but again, it's only if you leave the threatened range of the
Gotcha.
creature. So if you, so you could run. Technically, you could run circles around it if you wanted to, with no ill effect.
Like, well, I am
Where is
worried about Thera using Shatter again, but Grimby's in range as well. She won't do it.
That's true. She likes Grimby.
Right. So
So
actually,
mean.
you know what? I will stay. I will stay where I am. I'm going
Mhm.
to take my Honker of a Great Sword. I called it Honker.
Honker.
I will
Okay.
accept that.
Okay.
And I am going to swing. Roll the dice. It's a 16.
Okay.
That's a hit.
16 hits. Yeah.
Okay. That is 10 slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage. Okay. A single
Yeah,
rib goes
awesome.
flying off to the other side of the road. The other side of the room, and walks off the wall. Room. I know how to say words. Yeah, this creature is bloodied now, or insofar
Bloodied.
as a creature without blood cannot be bloodied. Can be bloodied. Yeah,
It's been
bloodied.
marrowed.
It's been marrowed. Yeah,
Ooh.
Bone marrow.
bone marrow. All right, back to the top of the turn order. The battle has moved somewhat southward from you, Bingo.
That is completely fine. So I'm going to use my bonus action to hide
Okay.
because I want to sneak attack this.
You can just edge a little bit towards one side of your square where you know that the great statue before you may slightly remove you from this creature's world here.
Gonna go right there.
Okay.
And then I guess roll stealth.
Yep.
That is
Well,
oh.
I mean, one can presume that you would do this at the end of your turn because if you do stealth and then shoot at it, it's going to immediately undo your stealth.
Oh, so it wouldn't count as a sneak attack then?
You're going to get sneak attack because you've got allies within 5 feet of the thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, the Okay,
I see
we'll
what you're
attack
trying
then.
to. That made sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack then.
Okay.
17. Wait, 17.
17
right?
hits.
Yes. All right. All right. 1d6 plus 4. That is 8.
8.
And then 3d6. Wow, that's garbage. 10.
10 total.
Oh, 10 with the sneak. 10 sneak attack.
10 plus the 8.
10 plus 8. Yeah, so 18.
Okay, so
Sorry.
18. All right,
do
because
that
I
next
usually just wait until the end to actually deduct stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that
That
next
blow
time.
seems to have hit it directly in the sort of like the ball joint where the spine kind of enters into the skull, and now the skull is hanging lopsided, and it seems to be having trouble making that noise it's been making, like,
Oh,
Quit asking for hugs.
Hmm.
Where's my hug at, bitch? I'm gonna 27 sneak.
yes. Yeah, there's no
Stealth,
way this
sorry.
thing is ever gonna. This thing is not gonna see you.
I think I was about to cast blindness on it.
Can't hug what you can't see. Well,
All right, it is Thera's turn. If that's it for Bingo.
oh yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I will move here, and I will firebolt with a
Excellent.
Almost work with a 17.
17 hits.
Nice. And 2d10. 8.
Good. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so the fire sort of immolates this creature. It is flaming from within, but its eyes still burn brightly in their sockets.
This thing's creepy and I don't like it.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
shoot out, dang. Is this the end of old Grimby?
Grimby sort of panics and starts to run off this way, and the Birdman creature gets to make an attack.
Grab it! Ow!
Oh, yeah, that hits. The creature
Grimby,
strikes
no.
Grimby. Strikes Grimby. Its blade-like arm comes across his chest, and he just pulls him right in. He has gained a grapple upon Grimby.
I am so distraught.
Grimby, no. Bingo, throw your cheese at it.
No, my Grimby cheese.
That's it for Grimby.
Elvis spilling at it.
The creature makes an attack at Grimby, who is restrained within its grasp.
Oh, this jerk. If I watch Grimby die, people are going to suffer.
The pointed beak of it, it bites into his flesh with a flash of like necrotic energy. This is some magic stuff that is happening right here and right now.
Magic stuff for your ass.
Does it have an ass?
I'll make it ass.
There's a hole in its pelvis where the ass should be.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
where this magic's gonna go.
He receives 5 points of
That's
piercing
Joker.
damage.
A piercing? Okay.
No, this
which
is 2 and the pink one and the stink man.
Oh my god. Tune out for 2 frickin' seconds. Doesn't seem like he's too worried about this 5 points that he's taken. And the creature pulls back as though hoping to hit it again. Hoping to hit Grimby again. Dindry's turn.
All right, I would like to activate my bonus action first. I would like to go into a rage. So
Yes.
Despite all my wage, I'm still just a bird in a cage.
Grimby.
Oh, give me back my Grimby!
I want my
Uh,
Grimby back, Grimby back, Grimby back.
I'm going to swing my great sword.
Hell yeah.
16.
Hits?
Hits. All right. Now that I get a +2 on top of my damage, let's see what we get. 14 plus 2, so that's a 16 damage of slashing.
You cleave the skull into 2 equal pieces, and the whole thing goes down in a heap with a sound like death in one of the Lego video games.
I don't know what that sounds like.
I just
Yeah,
imagine.
Lego death account. You never heard the Lego death sound?
I
Sounds
know
like Lego
this-
pieces falling down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard that, but like initially I just thought of, what is it? Something has fallen to the Lego River. What is it? Oh my gosh, what is? I'll find the video. Just keep going. Ignore me.
It took a good chunk out of me. Thank you,
Sure.
Dindry sir, for freeing me from the creature's grasp.
You gonna be all right there? You gonna be good?
Yeah, I'll be all right. 'Tis just a flesh wound, as they say.
Yeah, a flesh wound from a necrotic creature. Like we're gonna have to get that checked out, man.
Yeah, do I gotta like
We
suck it
can't
out
lose
like a
you while you're
steak?
cooking, man.
Please do not suck on anything on his body.
But I mean, like, you suck the necrotic stuff out, right? Like you do with
No,
venom?
no, you don't need to do that. First of all, it doesn't even work with venom. That's just
Ow.
something that people say when they want other people to suck on them.
Anyway,
It's true. I've tried it.
You asked me to do that last week. Oh.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
So, you've defeated the Birdman skeleton.
What?
What the hell?
See, I can kind of see you. You're over there.
Talking.
I'm in the other room.
Which one?
The one with the.
The one with the eyeball?
Yes,
Yeah.
see, there you go.
You look in and you can see that the skull that was sitting on top of the pile in the back is sort of propped up and looking at you. It's just a skull. There is sort of like a blue glow about its eyes, and its jaw is working a little bit. It says,
Yes, I never thought anybody would show up.
You literally just saw us and didn't say anything.
Well, I wasn't sure what was going to happen to you. See, I know opening the door sets the Birdman about his profane duties.
You could have warned us.
Yes,
Well,
I could have.
Why this door?
This door?
Yeah.
Because it's the one that's in the room with the Birdman.
There are other doors in the room with the Birdman, though.
And one of them you can't open up until you've killed the Birdman, and the other one isn't technically a door, it's a drainage grate for the eye juice.
The
I
eye
mean, that's
juice.
going to open up a whole other tangent of questions, so...
Yes, the eye juice from the eyeball.
That's just
And-
rain, right?
What-
Skull, what is your name?
I'm Ogdad.
Ogdad. Okay. Ogdad, why are you here?
I've always been here.
How long's always?
My fingers are in a pile over there. I haven't been counting, but it's been some long time.
But
Many
were you-
ages ago.
What were you before?
I was a man once. An elven man. I was the assistant to Lord Archmage Defilus in his great hours of waning sanity.
Oh. That's. Not
Who's the
good.
bird guy?
Oh, this and that.
Is that his name?
No, he didn't have a name.
Well, I'm going to call him this and that.
Oh, that's sad.
Not really, he was a fucking creep.
I mean, he was asking for a lot of hugs, and we don't do that here.
Oh, yes, if he brings you to the sarcophagus after he's bitten you, you take his place. As the guardian of the tomb of Archmage Defilus.
Do you hear
Ah.
that, Grimby?
Indri, grabs
See,
Grimby. He's like,
yeah.
I got you, buddy.
Do not go in the tomb. Don't even look in it. Don't
Okay.
even touch it.
Is there anything inside it? Do you know if there's anything inside of it?
Inside of the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, the Birdman.
Oh, that's boring then.
I'm gonna pick the skull up.
Oh, yes, okay.
You're coming with
alas.
us.
Poor
Yeah.
Ogdad, I do him well.
What?
Nice. My English
right.
nature's happy.
Beats
Ow,
the ever-loving
Brothers,
hell
as well.
out of staying here for the next God knows how long.
Sorry, you asked a question. What was it?
Should we grab his pelvis as well or get at the other pieces of his body?
Oh, that's not mine, that was Delia's.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes
Lovely
sense.
childbearing hips.
I don't like you anymore.
Well, it's because of all the children that she bore. They're over there.
Dark. Sorry.
Well, at
I'm
least
hoping
they're
they're adult
together.
skeletons.
Is this floor just made out of the bones of children and people?
And animals.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
cool.
don't. I don't
I'm
like
I'm one
cute
of
dogs
those.
and stuff.
Oh, good dogs. All right, cool.
Yes, I was Defilus' assistant when he experimented on beasts, and when he had learned all that he could from the beasts, he started experimenting on people, and when he ran out of people, he started to experiment on me.
But why?
Well, Master wanted to learn everything he could about the necromantic arts. He felt that the whole industry had gone into a rut, and there were many potential avenues of necromantic success that had remained unturned.
Yeah, fascinating. How do you open this door up here?
Yeah.
You... that door?
Yeah.
As you look at that door, you realize that the leftmost of the 3 braziers has exploded into life with like a sort of like a dark, glowing blue. I say dark, but a glowing blue flame.
Interesting. So I guess that means we probably need to defeat the eyeball.
Fury
Oh, the
volunteer.
eyeball.
Yeah.
So juicy.
It really was.
Really juicy.
Oh,
So,
damn.
It needs to stay lubricated.
why? Who lubricates it?
It lubricates. It's self-lubricating.
Oh, well, good for that. But how? Okay, so what even is that eyeball and why?
Oh, it was one of the master's experiments.
Mhm.
The eyeballs are the window to the soul, and
Just one.
some souls should not be looked at.
What was the bird creature saying?
Take my place.
Ah, makes sense
So he wasn't asking for me.
now.
In
Wow.
Old Elven of the Elder Hall people.
Nah, they're dead. Who cares? So,
Excuse me, that's me you're talking about.
oh, you're dead. I'm not wrong.
It's true. You
So,
don't have to say it, but it's true.
Okay, I'm not sorry. So that eyeball, what do we do with that? Like, how do
Well,
we?
you could try stabbing it.
Okay, so you don't know what to do. Great.
It creates
Well-
electricity.
It creates electricity now?
Is it evolving?
Hmm,
Oh, I might have just stroked out for a millennium or two there.
Love that for everything. Hey, so do you know the doors that go to the eyeball?
Well, there's a chute up that way, and there
Mhm.
is a way around the back if you travel through the master's laboratory.
Which
Okay.
is-
Ooh.
Can you
That's where he made his skeletons.
can you point with your eyeballs to the direction of the laboratory?
No, because I do not have eyeballs.
Can you?
With your flaming eye. I don't know.
Oh, why don't you just move your chin forward where you want to go? Like like that.
It's that way.
All
He
right.
points his chin towards the door in the east.
Okay, so this way.
No, that's west.
That's the west. Okay, so I'm not the only one doing it. Okay, that's good.
so the opposite way immediately.
Your other west.
Here.
Your other
Over
east.
here.
Your other east.
Wait, what?
Just go through that door.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Stop it.
So there's
Now,
a
I
door
don't
here.
know what manner of aberrations might be tucked within the Master's old laboratory and what they've gotten up to in recent centuries.
Well,
Well, I'll be right back here with the moral support, and I suppose it's time to start marinating the chicken.
Oh, you should.
please. And then grind it up.
I knew you had chicken on you.
Like it's the ultimate betrayal.
Ugh, poultry.
Hey,
Had
it's
enough of you and
just
your paltry
poetic
poultry.
justice. After having to defeat a bird monster, we can
Yeah, it's
Poetic
poultry in
poultry.
motion.
bird. Poultry in motion.
Okay. So you guys are at the door. It's another one of them swinging doors.
Pushing it open.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. You see a dark room, dusty, covered in cobwebs, with many surfaces, cages, and what appears to be at least one ancient anvil sort of situation. That is, God, I've gotten myself confused. Sorry. That is covered in tools and what could be the ancient remnant of coppery blood. At the very bottom of the room, there is a sort of a pit with a grate over it, and something still bubbles within it. The room is very hot. And there is also a door in the south of the room.
Okay.
How does it smell?
It sort of hurts your nose. It sort of prickles in your nose. It's a smell. It's a very metallic smell.
I grab the skull and I point it at the thing. What is that?
Ooh, that is the crucible from which the Master drew his gilded skeleton.
Is it doing things now?
Well, it was set to run 24/7.
Ah,
Are we still, are days still 24 hours long?
actually, they're 26.
I have been gone for a long time indeed.
And
Is-
also,
is-
it's only there's only 3 days a week now. But
What?
yeah,
He's just fucking.
So
with you.
hump day
Let
is
me
1/3 of the week?
yeah, it
So
comes
fucking
back
dumb.
real fast.
There's more humps for your buck.
Hopes for
Fucking kill me.
I'm just gaslighting this skeleton. I don't even care anymore.
Ogdet, is there a way to, I don't know, turn this thing off?
Probably.
I'm like warm. I laughed so hard it hurts.
Well, it is a hot room in this that we're in.
Yeah, you could like take off. Actually, no, don't do that.
I have fur.
Well, yeah, and then like if it all catches on fire, but you could have like a little left if you have your stuff on, right?
You ever considered gaming?
Do not. I bathe myself.
You said
Ew.
shaving. Wait, did you say shaving?
Genuinely surprised. Genuinely surprised that Thera has gone through these doors and not just like batted at the door, and once it's been opened, she just refuses to go through.
No, I didn't want to go in there.
I'm actually
Yep.
surprised Thera hasn't
Never
just started
wanted to.
knocking shit over.
Yep, could be, could do.
Hey, is there anything inside that thing right now?
I honestly do not know. I was separated from my shoulders long before Dephilus met his inevitable end.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
he's
look
dead?
inside the cages.
You do find some old bone residue, perhaps some scraps of things. They're fairly large cages, 5 by 5.
Perfect.
This is a place of great dishonor to our people. We should
Yeah.
probably be gone from here. It is a place of great hardship and bloodshed.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at the table over here.
All right, you look at the table. Give me an investigation check.
Sure.
That's
So-
good.
14.
Okay, with a 14, you find a bunch of ancient reed papers. Like crushed plant matter used to make paper. They have a lot of symbols and etchings on them. You also find, very dusty, it actually takes a moment for you to tell if there's anything in them, but 2 old potion vials.
Nothing's in them.
No, there is something in them. It just takes it's so dusty. You have to kind of like blow it off a little bit to actually tell that there is a sort of like a dark red, a crimson ichor of one sort or another inside of them.
What's in this? I say
Looks
keep
like
the
a
stuff.
liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you sass me.
What it does is it's what it looks like.
What if I,
Not
at this
sassy.
point, just do the
True.
cat thing and I just slide it off the table?
Smash.
Yeah.
Okay. Dindri, as you step up to the door.
I knew not to trust this one.
Good lord.
Oh no, what am I gonna get myself in?
Does a dirty 20 hit your AC?
Yes.
All right. A blade licks out from underneath the table and
Oh,
stabs
jeez.
you in the leg.
Ow! I
4.
jump back.
A baby skeleton.
You take 9 points of slashing damage. And actually, as Thera jumps back, does a 22 hit? You
Yes.
received an attack of opportunity.
Oh gosh.
To the other extreme, you take 4 points of damage. So 9 points of damage, 2 and 4 points of damage.
My leg. Son of a
Mhm.
bitch.
As little tiny shapes filter from below the table, these sort of like bizarre fey creatures with these blood red hats, and they cackle menacingly at you
Oh god, it's the MAGA.
A what?
because they're red hats. Yeah, okay, I get you. No, I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, roll initiative.
All right.
What is it with these shitty initiatives? I got a 6.
What is your dex modifier?
My what? My
Your
dex.
dex.
Your dex,
modifier?
yeah,
I have 0.
your dex modifier.
Zero.
I have 0.
You have 0. Okay, yeah. That goes a long
That
way
makes-
towards explaining it.
Yeah.
But it's like, why so? I've gotten like 6 like several times.
I got a 14.
I got a 17.
Lucky.
I got a rock.
Yep.
I got a rock. Well, you do have a rock, technically. Well, it's a skull. Whatever, it's the same thing.
We start with Thera.
Okay. So red caps in front of me, red caps to the left of me, red caps to the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Here I know, stuck in the middle with you.
I will shock and grasp the one in front of me.
Excellent.
with a 22 to hit.
Jeez Louise, that hits.
Shocking grasp for 11 damage.
11 points of damage, not bad. Okay. Excellent. You do the damage to it. It clearly hurts. It clearly burns in all the wrong ways. And these two are just losing it. They are cackling at what you are doing right now. This one right here literally points and laughs at the one that has received the damage. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Bingo.
we're gonna shooty shoot. Does a 23 hit?
Good lord, it better.
I would
Yes.
take that as a yes.
It does, it does, yeah.
My brain was like, does it?
The Tarrasque's AC is 25. That's all I'm saying.
And then this is okay. Because I get sneak attack.
You sure do.
14.
14 points of damage. All right.
No, I'm gonna hide.
It's hard to tell, but it is bloodied.
Good. I'm gonna hide as well.
Okay, give me that
I don't
stealth.
want to get stabbed. Like, you guys are getting stabbed in the shins. That would stab me in the chest. I don't want that. 28.
20. Oh, jeez, Louise. Yeah. You're hidden good.
Nerds.
Okay. The red caps come out. This one is going to step right here, and this one is going to step all the way around right here. And now Thera is being flanked. So that is going to be 2 attacks at advantage against Thera. First one, 16.
Does not hit, but it's at
Second
advantage.
one-
So.
What?
I said it doesn't
It
hit,
doesn't-
but you are at advantage. So
Yeah, no. The first one was it was 9 and then 16, so I gave you the 16. And then the second attack with advantage ended up being 14. So yeah, you were just sort of like dancing around these guys with your cat-like agility.
yeah, for
And your
some
cat like
reason my
everything
AC is a
else.
17. I got a +4 dexterity bonus and a +3 unarmored bonus with draconic resilience. So
Jeez.
Oh, cool. So you're a
Yeah.
dragon cat.
I am.
That's
how'd you get
awesome.
that?
All right.
getting-
Sorcerers get to pick 3 different backgrounds that they get their powers from, and I get mine from being related to a dragon.
Mhm.
I knew why. Now there's a reason why I don't like you. Appropriating my people.
I'm more your people than you are.
Ouch.
Dragonborns are just fake dragon.
Racial ass tension right now.
I look over at the
Damn.
board and I'm like, am I the only, like, not Gaily?
You're leathery.
I don't know. To me, you'll always be a dragon at heart.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's a compliment.
Oh,
Don't
thank you.
worry about it.
He scratches at his shoulder.
Oh no.
That is it for the Blood Hats, the Abonnet Rouges. It is Grimby's turn. Grimby points at the lower of the 2 red guys. Snork! And a single eyebrow hair goes "Pop!" and plucks directly from his head, and the red cap yelps.
That'll show him.
Ow.
I love the incredibly useless DMPC. I'm so happy about it.
That we are protecting above all else.
Yes, apparently. Turns out that was the key. Okay, it is one of the Sean's turns.
Okay. Fine.
It's Dindry. I might be getting sleepy, y'all.
It do be late.
It do be late.
I'm going to swing my great sword.
Mm-hmm.
22 hit.
Definitely hits.
Got for 10 damage.
10 damage, and with that, you cleave this creature's head from its shoulders. That was exactly what it needed, actually.
Go back to your trailer park, asshole.
That's so. I love that.
Yeah, that's
Its
great.
body kind of twists and comports and almost contorts and sort of dries up like a paper in a fire, and is soon very like wispy and non-existent. Anything else for Dindry? Add some insult to Dindry here.
That's the.
Okay,
What is a star? This ominous star.
you don't know.
Oh no.
But that's
Why does that have a
I'm
19?
sure hitting.
While you guys are focused on all of this bloodshed, there is suddenly a slam from under the grate of the great bubbling thingy, the great bubbling crucible behind you. and molten metal sort of splashes all over the place. Stings like a bastard, but it's not enough to do any damage.
It smells like chlorine.
Smells like chlorine. Okay, looks like that's how we're doing it. All right, the grate bends upward a little bit as something that you can't quite focus your eyes on disappears back down into it, but it stays for now. This new information here. It is Thera's turn.
Okay. I move this way to get away from the grate a little bit more. And I am going to Shocking Grasp again.
Can't hurt. Well, I mean, it can hurt.
For a 19.
19 hits.
Nice. And 14 damage.
All right, this one has not received any damage yet, so this first bit, the energies bite into it, and it points down at where you've touched it. Actually, that's a touch spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it points down at where you've touched it, and it laughs, and it's like looking at you and looking back to it as though like it's trying to like, you know?
Ah, weirdo.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Bingo.
Gonna take a
Hello.
step
Oh,
back.
welcome.
And I'm gonna shoot.
I love it. All right. Shoot. Take your sneak attack.
That is 23 to hit.
23 and me will hit
12. 12
for 12
damage.
points of damage. Okay. That one seems to lodge in its neck, fairly close to its throat, and you know that you are very close to bringing this sucker down.
I'm definitely gonna hide right now after seeing whatever the piss was inside there. 18 to sneak.
18
So.
to sneak. Not bad, not bad. Okay. It is the turn of the last remaining red cap, and it looks at you, looks at the grate, takes a step over.
Oh no.
I take the skull
drives.
out. What is he
You take the
doing?
skull out.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
I'm not sure. I don't have a turn in the initiative.
The red cap wedges its sickle-like blade underneath the grate and yanks and pulls like it's trying to help pull the grate off of the top of this thing.
I think somebody should stop him.
I tried.
Try doing it, Grimby.
Don't worry, folks.
I've got this one.
Tickle his fingers.
Snork! A mosquito lands on the back of the bloodcap's neck and
Where did this
bites
mosquito
it.
come from?
The mosquito came from death will come on swift wings to whomsoever disturbs the tomb. That was a nerdy ass fucking thing to say.
It was.
Anyway, yeah, it was. It really was. Okay,
That's familiar.
Dindry, what you doing?
I am going to use my breath weapon. So roll for a
Excellent.
dexterity check.
Dexterity. Okay, let's just double check that really fast. Not great. Found a bad save. That's a 10, which I
That's
do
a
not
10.
believe does it.
No. And that is 2d6, and they're both 6s, so that's 12 fire damage.
Hot damn. Okay, you immolate this last remaining red cap, which he thinks is hilarious, of course. And his quickly dissipating body falls back, hits the grate, and starts filtering downward. Anything else for you?
No, that's it for my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if that's going to sound good in the recording, but I was trying to emulate the fire breath.
No. That's great. It definitely didn't sound like you're hawking a loogie.
Isn't that what it's supposed to sound like when you're breathing fire?
Yeah, that's what smog does.
Suddenly, something else hits the bottom of the grid, the grate that's over the top of the crucible, and this time it punches and just about removes the grate. And you see now that it is a molten metal coated skeletal hand that is many times larger than what you would expect. The hands reach up and grasp the side of the crucible and lift a great giant-sized gilded skeleton, which lifts itself out, about to its waist. Its waist now is underneath the roiling molten metal. It peers out at you. This is the last thing it can do on its turn. And we are back to Thera as this thing raises out above you.
I jump to the top of this table,
Nice.
and I'm going to shatter at 3rd level.
Nice.
So
Which you can do without affecting anyone.
Yes. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage has to hit 15.
All right. Roll number 1. That's an 18.
Mhm.
Roll number 2.
Dang.
22.
All right.
All right, so
well,
an 18.
It still does
Still
half
takes-
damage. Yep.
Still does half damage, so it actually really still does full damage because this thing is sensitive. So, yeah, roll me my damage.
We've got a 21.
21. That's the wrong button. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I can do.
Okay. Then we come
Unless
now
I can-
to.
I was going to say, unless I can use a sorcery point to bring back my 3rd level spells.
So I think you can do that, but I don't think you can cast again this turn unless you.
Yeah. It's just as a bonus action.
Yeah. Bonus
Okay.
action. Yeah, absolutely. You do that.
Okay.
All right. Bingo.
We shooting at this boy or lady, not sure. Or
I think
too close
it's
to-
beyond the point of the binary.
they're too close to Grimby. That's all that matters to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna yell, Grimby.
Grimby, no!
That's
Push Grimby out of the way.
I don't have the strength to do that.
Oh.
That is a 26.
Holy crap! Yeah, that hits.
Dealing. That's fine. That is dealing 15 piercing. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm also going to do Fury of the Small. Once per short rest, you
Yes!
can deal an extra 5 damage to a creature that is larger than me, which is pretty much everything. So that's 20 damage.
Hell yeah.
For Grimby. And yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I'm going to hide because I don't want to. Don't look at me. I'm going to try to hide.
Okay, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Stealth roll is a 16. That was not a great roll.
Okay. All right. That's not great, but it's not terrible either. All right, that's the end of your turn. Grimby takes a look at this whole thing unfolding before him, takes a step back, and then he's going to book it this way. The giant gilded skeleton reaches a hand out as though trying to grab at him, but then sort of like cocks its head and looks at him and seems to change its mind. Dindri,
I like that.
Yes.
it is your turn.
All right. Well, I have to go into the belly of the beast. I am moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to move any closer? No.
It doesn't have a
No,
belly.
no, you got it.
Not after I'm done with it.
Hmm.
I'm
It
going
doesn't. It just doesn't at all.
I'm going to swing my honker at it.
Swing your honker at it.
All right. That's a 9.
9 does not hit, I'm afraid.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
yeah. Can't
Okay.
do anything else.
The creature looks at the options available to it, and it is going to lash out at Dindri.
Fuck.
22 to hit
Yeah, that's a hit.
for 13 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks you.
We don't have any healing spells here, do we?
Nope.
No potions.
Doesn't seem like it.
Nothing.
I mean, we've just been like conjured into existence, really.
Yeah, that's true.
That's no excuse.
Although
for
you
that.
did find 2 potions just now. You don't know what they do. All right. I am also going to need
Bingo.
I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from just Dindri. Actually, it looks like it's everybody within 10 feet, but that's literally Dindri.
Mm.
All right. Fuck. That's a 7.
Oh, honey.
Okay.
Should have just gone with a D&D Beyond roller.
I don't trust those.
You take 11 points of fire damage as this creature shakes its bony bits all over the place, and flecks of molten metal fly off in a great cloud.
All right, but I have fire defenses.
Okay, so you're resistant.
Yeah, it said
You won't-
there's an R next to the fire, so I think it's resistant.
Yep. Then you only take 5 points of fire damage.
Yay.
He's like a dog. He's like a dog. Remember that. Oh, maybe.
Ow! 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 This is not good. Not good.
Not good. He's got the hot foot. It is Thera's turn. I don't know why I specifically can't remember your character's name.
That's all right.
It's Cat Amanda's turn.
Catmanda.
Oh,
Someone's definitely taken that name.
100%. I'm gonna look that up right now.
It's the ship name between Cat and I.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
No, that stands to reason. Okay.
Should I use Fireball or Shatter?
I mean, he is resistant to fire.
But it does 8d6. All right, I'll do Shatter again. One more
Am
Shatter.
I in range?
Shatter at disadvantage. You're
Okay.
fine. You're not in the 10-foot range. It is 10 feet wide and 10 feet across.
Okay. But he a big boy.
Pretty strong start to this disadvantage. And nothing. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, full Monty.
All right. Be high, be high, be high. 23.
23 and you? Okay, that is I've made that joke so many times before. As the ear-splitting crack rings out, it certainly deals quite a lot more damage than you expect. Well, no, you probably expect it at this point.
That you oversized bag of bones.
There's no sack.
Much of the bone that was much of the bone that was previously encapsulated in this molten metal is now exposed. This old moldy bone.
Oh, bone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, rogue friend.
I want to hit
Sorry,
that.
was there anything else?
Oh, sorry.
I should have checked. I always forget to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another sorcery point to take back
Okay.
just in case a spell is cast and I can counterspell it.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so yes, now it is rogue friend.
I want to hit that. That is a...
Nice.
Wait, hold on. 7, right? Okay, yeah. 23.
23 hits. Oh my god.
If I threw the skull man at him.
Oh. That is 19.
19 points. You took your sneak attack?
Yeah.
Excellent. 19 points. Your arrow strikes it in one of its eyes, and the glow that is there goes out. The other eye, still quite bright, but the whole his motion is starting to come sort of stilted and twitchy, as though the magics holding him together are coming unraveled.
Oh, it's like one of those stop-motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters. Got it. Imagining the big,
Rankin Bass.
I'm imagining the abominable snowman at this point. And I'm going to try to hide. 'Cause
Okay, you try to hide. Give me
that's a
that.
12.
That's a 12. You do not hide very well. On his turn, Grimby sort of sidles up to you, and he's like,
I'll be honest with you, I'm getting a little freaked out by this whole situation right here.
and he sort of slings an arm across your shoulder, and he says, I
don't know, I just need the human contact right now.
and you find you can't get away as easily because he's like,
Hold me.
Okay, buddy. Is he cold?
no, if anything, he seems a little warm, but everything seems a little
Okay.
warm in this room with all the fumes and stuff. Okay, Indri. Indri?
Injury.
Indri.
Indri.
Indri, yeah, Dindri's got some injuries at this point, so.
I've been dingered.
Dingered.
I don't like that.
All right.
Actually, I do. I lied.
I mean, yeah, I already used my breath weapon. I can't use it for a while.
Hmm,
So I'm gonna attack.
okay,
All right, swinging honker.
you swing that honker.
Yeah.
All right, that's a nat 20 plus 7. so
Hot
that's a-
damn.
Yeah, for I got a 40. 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay. So you needed 2 damage. So
It's stabbing me and burning me.
so
Calm down.
here's
No,
what happens.
thank you.
It's the most epic shit ever. You
Alright.
jump like Sparta style into this whole mix, right? The skeleton reaches its hands up to try and grab you and falls back. You fall down upon it in your blade. You both disappear down into the grated crucible, and an explosion of bones and shrapnel comes out, and you come leaping out, and you land in a hero pose on the side of the crucible.
Death by honker.
You You were this close. It was like the perfect thing, and then you ruined it. Actually, you know what? No, I'll still give it an what's a high number out of 10?
I scrawl like the number
What's
8 out of my blood and hold it up on a piece of paper.
That
Yeah.
the B. You get a B.
Just really asked, what's a high number out of 10? That might be my favorite part of the evening, actually, that you asked that question. That's so good. Okay,
Thank you,
Sidle's
Hero.
back.
Bingo, quiet, you illiterate fuck.
I can read.
You're a barbarian. You, by definition, cannot read.
That is just stereotypes.
You read not bingo.
Why do we always
Oh,
have to
It's
fight?
called
You're right.
fucking
I'm
with you,
sorry.
man.
I'll never fight with you,
Ah.
Grimby. You make my food.
You
That's true, I do.
Grimby, I see you for more than your food.
You're right, buddy. You
Yeah. I'm just feeling a little sleepy, that's all.
well, well, this is not a good place to nap at the moment.
No, that's true. We could
Yeah.
probably maybe take a moment, just a little breather in one of the rooms we've already cleared out.
No,
Probably
a bit
no,
safer.
no,
Ah.
no.
Hey, just
We
find a
need-
place to lay down. It's not that big a deal.
Not in the sarcophagus.
People, I didn't say the sarcophagus,
That
although
one
it
of the
is
few
designed
previous
to be
rooms that we've been
reclined
in
in.
so far, my man. All right, we
It is designed to be especially to be reclined in. That's all
No.
I'm saying about sarcophagi.
No, it's a box.
If you sleep in there, we will lose you forever. And we
I
can't
do
bear
like boxes. Boxes are my favorite thing to sleep.
Oh, shit. What if
Sarah.
we
it. Sleep in your litter box.
what?
I am a civilized person.
Fine. Litter room.
What? What do you mean?
As for Grimby, I'm sorry, man. We gotta get you out of here. Man. This is not
Yeah,
safe.
okay, I'll just get out. That's fine.
No. Bingo, accompany him.
Am I being carried still? Like, does he still have his arm around me?
No,
Okay.
he did let go.
Hey, no, buddy. Hey,
I'm just going right in.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you guys are talking to him exactly like I talked to my toddler.
I
No.
Buddy,
Hey,
buddy, knives are
hey,
sharp,
hey.
buddy.
No. Grimby, no.
hey, can you
No. Ruby?
hey, grab him.
I'm
Yes.
trying to grab him.
What? You don't have. Oh my goodness. Well, this is just most
very much.
unprecedented.
I'm gonna
Never
pull
in
out
my life have I ever.
I'm gonna take out my rope and try to tie his hands and feet.
Well, that seems real unnecessary there, my good friend.
Look,
Really?
you're
You think that's unnecessary? Here, let me walk you over.
no,
I don't understand why we're tying him up.
because
Well, let me show you. I walk over to the sarcophagus, close, like inching closer slowly, and I'm holding him, and we're all watching his behavior.
Hey, wait, don't put. Well, I mean, you could lower me into it a little bit. I don't. It does look real. Listen, it looks really comfortable in there, and I'm very sleepy.
Grimby, I do this with love and affection, and chuck him against the wall.
you chuck
him
You chuck him against the wall?
And knock him out.
Why do you do what?
Okay, make Christ, what even would that be? Just make
Athletics?
a strength. Make an athletics check. Yeah.
Imagine if you got
To
a
knock-
1 and you throw him and he just goes whoop, right
It's an
into
11.
If you get a 1, I'm gonna scream.
It's an
You
11.
do not. It's an
Okay.
11. Okay. You do hit the wall and his head cracks. He's like, I can't believe
Why would you do that?
it.
Trying to save his life.
Did you?
First,
What is wrong with you?
I'm trying
First
to knock
of
him
all-
out so he doesn't go into the sarcophagus.
This is dragon on dragon discrimination.
You shut your mouth.
As
I
the
love the
only-
party cohesion.
As the only non-dragon here.
God, bingo.
Or I'm not. I'm a goblin. What do you mean?
Just because he's a kobold doesn't mean you get to bully him. I know your people
Oh,
like
okay,
to
let's-
shit on
oh,
Oh
kobolds.
my god!
Hey,
I'm feeling
let's-
very exposed right now. I'm not gonna lie. We are rapidly leaving microaggression behind for aggression. That's all I'm saying.
I'm a very
Bingo,
good.
can you finish tying Grimby up, please?
He is tight.
Yeah.
Do you need more? Like what? You want me
Yes,
to tie up now?
I'm again for his sake. If we're not going to take him out of here,
Okay.
I'm just
I
saying-
feel like
you're
I
gonna-
have to draw everything that's happened
You're
in
gonna
this
see-
campaign.
Grimby, again, I do this with all the affection in the world, but
Okay.
it's not safe for you here. You are not acting soundly.
So, I guess we're gonna learn something about me today. And he's gonna go over and start to do more ropes onto.
Hey, what? We're gonna learn something. We're all getting to know each other right now.
So he's gonna start doing like
this one's called the
bondage rope.
Fisherman's Bodice.
Well, he's gonna start doing like yep. He's gonna start doing that.
What
like,
are you doing? This rope is still cord. You could cut off my circulation.
Oh no!
I knew you were into bondage.
First of all, it's art. Second,
It's an art form. Thank you.
And also, you can move. Trust me.
Wow,
you have
this
enough.
is just bringing me right back to going to college with you. All those weird people.
Yep.
And Grimby, I'm sorry I didn't throw you at the wall hard enough.
No, stop. Would you
To
like
go
some
about.
cheese?
That's a strange apology.
Would you like some? I can. Well,
You were supposed to be knocked out cold, so you.
I guess I would like some Grimby cheese. Yes,
There you go.
that would
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
soften the blow. as
I
it
just
were.
put it into his mouth.
Okay.
Looking up from all now that the situation has been somewhat diffused.
don't really
Although,
know.
of course, the air of potentiality lingers there still. Casting your eyes up over the door with the braziers, you now see that 2 of the flames are lit.
Hmm.
Oh, that means we have to actually stab the eye.
Yeah, we gotta go stab the eye. All right. Well,
It's possible. Don't forget that you could get the jump on it by going through a different entrance. You see, it's very difficult to shimmy up that grate in a way that does not tip it off as to your ultimate goal. But perhaps if you were to sneak up on it in the doorway to the...
Well, I have an
the
idea
west.
about that, if you
Okay.
don't mind me saying. I know I'm just a humble barbarian. You guys don't take my tactics seriously, but
You threw our friend against the wall. Go on.
I'll admit to feeling a certain level of grumpy about that.
Grimby, I will restock your pantry when this is over.
Well, that's mighty kind of you to make restitution.
Also, can I roll an insight check on this skull real quick?
Okay, that is going to be a hefty DC because the thing of it is that he doesn't have face meats
Makes
to
sense.
judge, but you can do it.
Because I'm like, are you actually like the friend of this person, or are you actually the person? That's kind of where I'm getting
Oh,
at.
that's a good question.
Because I'm like, you know an awful lot about someone.
Yeah, would a perception check help with that as well?
Oh crap!
A perception check wouldn't, but he could get advantage if you tried to help him out with it.
Yeah,
But it's just like you have to work out exactly how you would try to help him out with it.
All right, so what are you rolling for right now?
Insight to see if this guy is who he says he is and not the actual
I will
bad
roll
guy.
as well.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
I've got a song to sing.
I got a natural 20,
You got a natural 20.
but it's only 21.
Okay. Okay, but a natural 20. So I know that you're not supposed to crit on a skill check, but I'm like, a natural 20 should give you the best possible result, I think, because it represents the best of luck lining up with your abilities, right?
Right. Which
That's usually how I deal with it.
yeah.
Um,
Which my ability.
so-
Yeah.
It strikes you that there is an edge of desperation to this guy's voice, and you find yourself thinking about what it must be like to be underground in a dark room, hearing nothing, seeing nothing for thousands of years, and you realize this guy just wants all of this to be over.
What if we
Hey.
just crush the skull?
No, he's helping.
I mean, after.
Do you want us
Like,
to
that-
crush? Whoa,
Would that give him peace?
I have absolutely no idea what the tenets of my immortality are.
Yeah.
it
What if
could
we?
be.
Yeah. We
All
could
right, well,
crush
we'll
him
have
with
the discussion later then. Maybe you want to see daylight first, and then
No.
we can further unalive you afterwards.
Well, what's your daylight like? Because ours is a little different. So whenever daylight happens, you go outside and there's like purple all around you, and it smells
What?
like lemon. Yeah, it's very lemony.
It's purple?
Yeah.
What did you do to the sun? You
The
had
what?
one job.
The what?
The
sun? I don't have any
It's
kids.
A great ball of fire. That...
Oh, that's been gone for like 3,000 years.
Oh my various dark gods!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Did you have gills back then?
Get like a fish?
Oh yeah, the things that like used to exist back then. Yeah.
I do not have a rectum, but I am losing my shit right now.
I'm
Stop
like,
gaslighting the
my
skull.
God.
ah. Well,
All right.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
before we
I'll have to teach you.
proceed, I have an idea to distract
Okay.
oh
the
yeah,
eyeball.
yeah.
So we gotta first find the way around the eyeball, but so it's not looking directly at us when we go into that other way. We need
Mhm.
somebody to climb up the shaft and pull its attention.
Woohoo!
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, you can do that. That sounds like a good idea. Since, like, let's be honest, like, you've already climbed that shaft and you know the ins and outs of it.
You know what to expect and what to dodge. What we're
If I
saying.
can make the eyeball deaf.
Well,
Now let's do it. Anyway.
Oh, you could. That is a thing. Now here's the problem. Who's carrying him?
I am. I'm the one who's room.
Okay, that's good. I love that. Good idea. If you throw him again, I will stab you.
We're gonna need you to do the sneak attack on. Good old
don't
eyeball.
ignore what I'm saying. You throw him again, I'm stabbing
Anyway, while they're talking, I
Both-
just run over to the tunnel again.
you.
Both of my NPCs are being forcibly carried.
Ah.
All right, you run up the tunnel.
You
You can hear like that little squelching noise, which may simply be the eyeball sliding around to look at the door.
Are you guys gonna get into position, or am I gonna? Sorry,
Oh.
I have to change my voice now. It's starting to hurt.
well, we
Bingo.
have to find where to go. Actually,
we got to go back to the other room to the right.
Well, then, chop chop.
I'm going. Shaft bingo.
All right.
Stupid feline.
Maybe there'll be somewhere to sleep in here.
Whoa. Whoa,
Probably not
whoa.
as comfy as the other thing, though.
What?
You said feline. You can't say that.
I pushed through the door.
All right, you push through the door. All right, it opens up into a chamber.
No.
That is filled with treasures.
Oh.
It seems to be filled with worldly possessions of an ancient bent. You see, even there's a wooden ship that appears to have been brought into this chamber. A number of statues, a number of chests, some ancient furniture.
The ship of Theseus.
Well, it used to be.
It is still.
The west has a door.
Okay.
The east has these disintegrating tapestries that are covering a tunnel.
Okay. I think we should come back to that. Let's check the door first.
Okay, it's not locked.
Push through.
All right, you push through. There is something of a short hallway that partway down widens to either side. Once again, many bones, many big pieces of detritus as the stonework is failing.
I'm tapping my foot like, I wonder if there was a way that we should have probably had like a signal. I don't know.
It's fine.
Well, I don't know.
Wait,
I suppose.
you're still with me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you pick me up?
I didn't know somebody took you.
right.
Okay, so as you step there, by the way, as Dindri steps there, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw. I believe as a barbarian, you get advantage on those.
All right, so I get to roll 2 then.
Yeah, roll 2 and take the best.
That's a 6.
The best?
That's
Oof.
the best.
The 6 is what?
The other one was a 1.
Holy shit.
And you're
Okay.
dead now.
As you walk on through the piles of bones underneath your feet, you feel some sort of femur or something sort of like click to the side as you step into it, almost with a mechanical feeling, as though it was actually a switch that was attached to something, and something massive and large drops on you. It is a large glued or possibly lashed together ball of bones. And I'm so sorry, man.
Wait, do I hear this?
You will in a second, because it's about to burst open on him and make a big sound, dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And the bones... No, it's not going to straight up kill. I'm not going to straight up kill you over a single roll. Like that. That's a douchey thing to do. But yeah, it lands on you. It knocks you prone, and there's an explosion of bones that Bingo gets to witness. Shrapnel kind of flies back at him, and you have disappeared from sight underneath all of these broken bones.
I guess that's my cue to probably leave now.
Actually, interestingly enough, you hear that massive cacophony, and then also like the subtle, slushy, slithering sound of the eyeball turning towards that sound.
I'm going up.
What are you guys doing back in that other room?
Can I actually see him?
I'll say you see like an arm sticking out of the
Do you need help out?
out of the mess of bones.
Get Grimby.
Oh shoot, Grimby also took that damage, didn't he?
You did. Oh, if he dies, I swear.
Yeah, no, he does not die from that. He does not look great though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Now I really need a nap.
Fuck me.
I can get myself out. You know what to do.
So you start pulling Grimby out. Now over in the eyeball room, yes, the eyeball has seemed to have focused itself at the door.
I'm going
What
to.
are you doing?
Hopefully, and hopefully it works. Cast blindness on the giant eyeball.
Okay, cool.
And it's a Constitution 15 saving throw.
Does an eyeball even have constitution?
I don't know.
It'd be very low. It has no eyelid.
15, that is a 13, and that does not pass.
I have blinded it successfully.
It seems very confused. It starts whipping around like Sauron's eye at the very end of Return of the King.
Call out to everybody to come in.
And only Bingo shows up.
Kill it!
I'm rolling out.
All right, I guess I'll be rolling initiative, right?
Yeah, sounds like you're rolling initiative.
Oh, why is it so wet?
A 10.
That's a 5.
I feel like we should get like a single round for ourselves.
Yeah.
17.
Blinded the giant eyeball. But at the end of its turn, it can try to get out of it again.
Standing at the top of the bold floor, which is a very sharp slope downward, you guys both realize you might have difficulty getting back up again in a hurry.
Okay.
Like, say you can stand stably where you're at, but if you try to move against the bowl, you might have some difficulty. It is Bingo's turn.
So, Bingo's my name-o. Time to shooty shoot.
This is a sneak attack because it's very, very blinded.
That's true. You have advantage, actually.
Yeah.
Advantage? Okay, well, let's see if
You
we
have
can get
advantage, and you will get sneak attack.
Nice. I got the same roll twice. 21.
21 hits.
I was gonna say, I swear.
Does a giant eyeball have armor?
Maybe.
No, it's mostly just gross.
Yeah.
But that is a 22.
Nice.
22 damage. Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The bolt actually disappears into the white of this thing,
Oh.
and nasty green goop comes pouring out.
You were in that. And I'm gonna roll to hide. Which, I mean, stealth. It's
A little hard to do in this room. But, yeah, go ahead. And also, it can't see you anyway.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to draw attention with noise, essentially.
Does it have ears?
I mean, it responds to sound.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, try to say, but anyway, that's a 27.
Oh, holy crap, yeah. All you have to do is stay still, and you know you're good.
Fuck this up for me.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
All right. So, Dindri is going to have to make a bit of a strength check to actually get out from underneath all of those bones.
Okay.
That's the thing that's going to need to happen. So,
When the time comes.
yes, when the time comes. Grimby looks at you and looks at all of that and says,
I'm just gonna slip off to have a little nap.
No! He's still tied up, right? So is he like hopping?
he's hopping, yeah.
No!
That's a
Grippy! Grippy!
He's made a dash action to move his regular speed, so he is moving with great difficulty.
Are you yelling? Oh.
Grippy's loose! Grippy's loose!
You're yelling that. Oh, great.
Thera,
Yes. Now, it's time for a fireball.
yes!
What's the radius on that again?
20 feet.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. So, with the eyeball at the center being my goal here, fireball time. It has to make a dexterity saving throw of 15.
It automatically fails dexterity saving throws, because it can't move.
Great! Awesome! I love that.
I should have thought about Fireball when I designed this creature.
It's fine.
I'm also going to expend a sorcery point to do my empowered spell.
Okay.
So
What does that do again?
I can re-roll 4 dice that I want to re-roll to make them bigger. Okay.
Bigger.
To make them bigger.
To make the fireballs bigger.
So I will re-roll one of those. 1 second. I'll re-roll 3 of those.
It's like listening to someone play poker with themselves.
That is 40 damage.
40 damage.
Oh, you're going to dry out that eye.
Isn't that a point?
You realize that a lot of the eyeball juices that have been sort of like streaming down and around, they flash into a goopy steam. Goopy steam? It makes sense in my head.
No, that.
And you realize you're doing extra damage to this thing. So it has now taken 102 points of damage.
Jesus.
I did less than half of that.
And it was still a really good hit. So
yeah.
It's shriveled and has become raisin-like and is still casting around, trying to see desperately.
Oh, this is sad.
I'm just the real MVP here. I'm just throwing it out there.
You did throw it out there. That's why it worked.
Kirby's loose.
What do you want her to do?
I'm fucking stuck.
And I'll move over here.
All right. It can't make any good attacks, and it seems to know that. So what it instead does is it lowers its pupil to be sort of like directly straight on, and it spins around rapidly, emitting electrical stuff. A great beam of lightning shoots out of it, and it whips around counterclockwise. So I will need a dexterity saving throw from Thera and then from Bingo.
Okay.
Who are down there in the thingy.
What's my dex
In the
saving?
thingy. I had a 15.
Ooh.
25.
Okay, you guys both pass. You leap over the beam as it comes close to you. It does not touch you at all. This isn't even this is a save or suck, so.
Nerd.
Cool. Nerd.
Oh shit, Grimby.
My charisma saving throw is the only thing that's really good.
I don't know. You got it.
All right.
It is Dindry's turn.
Gotta strength yourself up.
Yeah, I got a 17.
17? Okay,
Yeah.
you are easily able to pull yourself up. I will call that half of your movement. That is not that's not an action.
All right, I would like to make a dash action to cut through the eyeball room towards the egg, like the north shaft. How far can I go?
Okay.
Try
Well,
to cut
because
Grimby up.
because it's curved, you'll need to make an athletics check to actually make it all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't stay along the edge where it's like higher up.
You.
I mean, I roll athletics anyway. It's a 16.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to make it either way you decide to do it. I would say like skirting around the edge of such a deep curve like that would probably be an acrobatics roll. So I think you're probably better just toughing it out and running straight.
Okay. How far can I go with a dash?
So you have half of your movement left, having gotten up, and the dash is an additional instance of your movement. What's your movement? 30 feet? If it's 30 feet, you can travel 45 feet.
I'm assuming it's 30 feet. I'm not seeing it.
It's right next to your proficiency bonus on the first page. Like it's to the left
I
of
have
HP.
I have 40 feet.
Oh, because you're a barbarian. You get an extra
it's
10
60.
feet at some point. So yeah, you get 60 feet of movement.
Oh, wow. I can go pretty far. Sorry. I think I was back a square. So, feet.
10 feet,
10,
25 feet. That's 35 feet. You got an additional 25 feet.
and then, okay, I think I can make it to the sarcophagus.
Alrighty. Yeah, do it.
I'm going for the sarcophagus.
What are you?
Excellent.
Why did you
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Just hobbling through.
Why do you do that?
Grimby, don't. You have so much to live for.
He's tied up, right?
It's not stopping him.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Is he running away?
He's going to stop the guy tied up from getting there. Is he not tied up?
Oh, so he doesn't turn into a Birdman skeleton.
Honestly, I could have just gone the other way and caught him there.
You probably could have.
Easily.
Why
But
he would turn
I-
into a birdman.
What's that?
Why would he turn into a birdman?
Yeah, wait, why?
Dark magic shit.
Ow.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. Then we are back to the top of the order with Bingo. This thing is squelching great spurts of green gooey blood. Little eye scream for you guys today.
Yeah, I'm just shooting it. Do I have advantage on it or no?
Yeah, you do have advantage on it. Wait a second. It had an opportunity to
Remove his blindness.
remove its blindness.
Oh.
I think.
I mean,
No,
it's on
Nat 1. You are good. Go for it.
yay! Well, the first one was better anyway. 18 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Yeah. And that is 6 plus. That is 18.
18 points of damage. Okay. You aim high. You sort of rethink it instinctively for a moment and aim a little bit lower. And when the arrow bursts out the other side of this eyeball, it is trailing optic nerve in its toe. And the whole thing just sort of like wobbles and then sort of like sags to the side gently as it is dead. And Dindri, in the other room, you hear a pop as the third of those braziers lights up, and there's sort of like a grinding sound as the great stone pieces in front of the door grind to the side, allowing access to the door. Diddle-de-doodle-de-dip.
I like that we killed the Super Mario 64 eye to get to Zelda.
Yeah, that's how we be doing it.
And
Can't
we
wait to
fought-
fight
we
Bane.
fought Star-Lord as well.
You guys are out of initiative. I'll be honest though.
Mm.
I don't think we're finishing it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You sleepy.
I don't know what.
Well, we know the fates of Grimby. What is behind that secret door? Tune in next time on One Shot D&D.
One shot D&D.
I will always remember we were talking about a natural disaster in second grade, and we said something about like, oh, a bunch of people died, and this kid was like,
Shouldn't we say unalive?
I'm like, no.
No. That's not
That's-
how that works. That's
I'm
not
like-
what that's there for.
They were like,
Yeah.
But isn't die a bad word?
I was like, no, it's a word that we use to show that someone has died. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, if you walked up to me and you said, Grandma unalived yesterday, I would laugh in your face.
Grandma iced. She was sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Grandma was sent to a farm up north.